welcome. This is the 12-month Feminine Health and Wealth series. I'm Isabelle, your naturopath and lifestyle coach, and I'm here to teach you how to get healthy, feel empowered to take control of your life. And in February, we are talking about eating foods that will give you and bring you energy. Now, food is the source of life. It is so important, the choices that you make, what you eat, when you eat, how much you eat, the quality of foods you eat. All of this has a huge impact on the energy you feel in your body, but also in your mind. There are foods that will actually help you focus better and feel more alert and feel great within your mind and in your body. And there's other foods, well, they're the other foods. So let's talk a little bit about this. We want February and the beginning of March to be all about great foods to help energize you. And this is a 12-month series. So every month we are talking about a different theme, and it'll give you a couple of weeks to integrate it. Now, all depending where you are, if you're just starting out, you want to go nice and slow and implement things that reflect your lifestyle and the lifestyle that you love. And if you're a seasoned health pro, then you want to dig deep. You want to go and tweak those little things that you keep putting aside or kind of ignoring like this. You really want to plant your feet and really go forward in the things that you need to change or just kind of bring your game up a little bit. All right. So February is all about foods that bring you energy. Now let's talk about a few different things. It does not matter, well it does, but right now it does not matter what kind of diet you are following. So regardless if you are eating a keto diet or if you are just eating combination foods or if you just have a regular clean diet, the most important thing to keep in mind is to eat wholesome foods. You don't want to eat out of a bag or out of a box or out of a can. You want to make sure that the foods you do select are wholesome and they're fresh, and if you can, that are organic. And with the price of food nowadays, most oftentimes you'll be able to get organic foods that are actually less expensive than your regular store-bought food. And of course, it has an impact on your cells and your well-being and your energy altogether. So the first thing I really want you to be focused on this month is to eat wholesome foods no matter what type of diet that you are following. Make sure that you are eating real food. Second thing that I want you to think about this month is to hydrate yourself. So many people complain about headaches or being tired or about cramps and all sorts of stuff like that, and it's simply because they're not hydrated. They will drink a couple cups of coffee, but that's it, or a bit of juice or a pop, but they are not hydrated. You hydrate yourself with good liquids. Now, I'm not talking wine. I'm really talking about water, a good quality water. I'm talking about herbal teas. I'm talking about green tea. I'm talking about kombucha that you can make for yourself. I have a post on that on my page, so you can go over it. And there's even a simple recipe. It is so easy to make it yourself. And if you don't want to, you can actually just buy nearly any flavor that you want nowadays. And it is a good liquid for you. There's other benefits, but right now what I want to bring your attention to is really the hydration and how important being hydrated is. Now, if you're wondering how much water or good liquids that you need to take a day, simple rule: take your weight divided by 2. That amount, that number you have, convert it to ounces, and that's what you should be drinking a day. If you are really far off that number, I don't want you, one day you're not drinking any liquids and then the next day you're hitting that number constantly, because you're going to have sore kidneys. So just make sure that you go gradually. So let me give you an example. Let's say you weigh 100 pounds. I'm going to take nice round numbers to make it easy on myself. 100 pounds, you divide that by 2, it's 50. And then you just convert it to ounces, so that means 50 ounces. So a person that weighs 100 pounds should be drinking 50 ounces of good liquids per day. So if you have 3 cups of coffee, they're not included in that 50 ounces, all right? So second thing, good hydration. Third thing, I want you to pay attention to when you eat. You could have the best diet in the world, but if you're eating at all these wrong times, and if you can, you want to concord it with your glandular type. Now, this, I know this is a whole different topic, and different types have different peaks when they need more energy, but normally you will know if you haven't been following some outside clock, but your own inner wisdom, you will know when you're the hungriest. Are you hungriest in the morning or are you hungriest at night? And of course, you can reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you and support you if you want to dig deeper on this. Otherwise, please be mindful of the times that you eat. There is a window of time then that it's a great time to eat. Your body will be wanting nutrients, ready to greet them and assimilate them and send them in your body where it's needed. Other times, your body will be sleeping, resting, recuperating, energizing. This is not a good time to feed it, especially heavy protein. So I want you to be mindful about the times. And if you're unsure where that window is, all depending what time you get up and what time you go to bed, normally you want to stick between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. maximum. This is not a window of intermittent fasting. It is an eating window. So you don't want to eat past that. You don't want to eat before that. And you can also look up the organ clock. I have a post on my blog regarding that. And there's a great drawing. I took a lot of time to make that drawing. You're going to see a clock and you're going to see the times. And each time corresponds to an organ and where it's at. So you're going to see early morning, it's about elimination. So in other words, this is when you poop. All right? Yeah. So this is not a time to shove heavy proteins in you. It's difficult because it's actually supposed to be doing something else. However, after that, during your day, up to early evening is the best time when you're when your body is ready to take in that food. So I'll link up my post for the kombucha recipe, and I'll link it up also to the post of the organ clock. So if you want to check that out, you can do that as well. All right, so we mentioned fasting and intermittent fasting. I love fasting and intermittent fasting as long as it is done well, as long as you have support from your healthcare provider. And it's very important that you do it according to what your body needs, and it needs different things at different times in your life. So fasting is when you stop eating altogether. I do not believe in water fasting. I believe in there's a little lemonade that you can do that will help cleanse the body and the organs, but it gives you a minimum of energy so you can actually cleanse better. So you can look into my book for that. I talk a lot about it in my book, Fasting Basics. Intermittent fasting. This is when you fast for a certain period of time. Now, you can fast just between meals. Even if you have more meals than 3 during the day, between each mini meal, you can fast. However, intermittent fasting is when you will go for a certain amount of hours, normally about 16, and then you will eat during the rest of those hours. So you can look into that. That is a great option. Okay, so let's review. Let's make sure that we have everything. All right, we want to make sure that you're eating wholesome foods. Very important. We want to make sure that you are hydrated completely. We want to make sure that you are careful about the times that you eat. It will have a huge impact on how you feel, your energy, your weight, and everything else, no matter how old you are. We want to make sure that if you are fasting, that you are doing it well. And like, not everyone fits in the same mold. So if you are doing all that and still you have some extra weight that you're carrying around, still you're lacking energy, then what you need to do is reach out to someone that will help you and build you a personalized program to make sure that, you know, you're dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's. And there may be other things that are keeping you from feeling empowered and energized. Maybe there are sensitivities to certain foods that you're eating, so it's not an allergy, so it kind of goes unnoticed. But if you dive deep with someone that's knowledgeable, they will be able to help you and with you plan something out, not only for what you eat, when you eat, but the rest of your lifestyle that will bring you this energy. All right, so this month we are all about self-love, about bringing energy with the foods that you eat. And to make sure that you get all these free videos, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell underneath. You will be notified when a new video is uploaded. And on this note, I am going to wish you a wonderful February. Lots of love for this month. And I look forward to hearing all about your energy. Talk soon. Bye for now.